All right, y'all. So if you've been following my journey, you know that I was laid off last week. Well, technically, I learned this week it's not a layoff. It's actually a termination, because a layoff means you can go back, but a termination means you're not, because they dissolved our entire department. So yeah, technically, yeah, it's been a week since that happened. So this is the end of week update on how the week went. So we're just going to get right into the losses, or, you know, the redirects. We're going to get to that. So I finally cried. I did. If y'all been watching the videos, I've been keeping it very positive. I've been smiling through it all. But Wednesday did it for me. And it's not even about the job. It was when I got an email and they said that my health insurance was being terminated on Friday, today. And I was like, why am I just now hearing about this? It's Wednesday and y'all gonna tell me on Friday, like, that is ending? Like, I started crying. But in that moment, I said, you know what? I said, God, I'm going to praise you. I know you're going to do it. I don't know how it's going to get done, but I know you're going to do it for me. I had to release it. It was only a matter of time, because I'm a crybaby. I said that in the first video. So anyways, I let it out and I just was like praying, and that was that. Like, I let that go. So the other thing that happened this week, I made it to the final round of interviews for a job. And y'all, they didn't choose me. And it was a little like, I felt a little slighted, because I'm like, I know I was meant for this. But yet another opportunity that I said, you know what? This just means God has something better for me. That's it. Like, I just had to continue with the perspective switches in these moments. Like, I couldn't sit and dwell on it. I was just like, that's all that means. So that was the other thing that happened this week. Any other, technically not losses, but I would say redirections. Let me think about it. I have been doing a ton of jobs on a day-to-day basis, so I don't even know how many I've been doing, but yeah, no updates at this time. But let's carry on over into the wins for the week, right? So Monday, I told y'all I was being very productive. Like, when I tell y'all I was so busy all week, I was so busy. But you know what? I will say, out of this entire week, I'm so proud, because I kept busy and I was really being extremely productive, like, through it all. You know what I mean? So I'm very proud of that. And that's the hugest win. Like, I woke up early in the morning, like 7. There was one day I woke up at 9, but other than that, I woke up 7:45 almost every day, and I got to it just like I would when I had a job. So remember, I was saying that they told me my benefits were being denied or canceled on Friday, today. So I had got on my call with, because I had my food stamps call, and basically they approved my food stamps. I was like, oh my gosh, like, I really didn't think that they would, but they approved my food stamps. And then also in that same call, I was telling her about how they were, you know, getting rid of my benefits. And she's like, oh, we're going to sign you up for Medicaid. We can do that right here in this call. And I was like, what? When I tell y'all, it wasn't even an hour later when I found out they were terminating it to the time that I got Medicaid. Like, it was literally like an hour later. And I was just like, thank God. Like, I just praised him, because I said, you know what? He's an on-time God. Like, I know how it's going to get done. I knew it was going to get done, because I knew I'm doing my part. I'm just talking to people and calling people, doing everything I need to do. So that was my other win. So I would say any other wins, I recorded a video for YouTube and I got that posted, because one of my goals for 2025 before all of this happened was to just build my YouTube. Like, I really want to build my YouTube out and push more positivity. And I'm like, I'm living in a scenario where I can literally show y'all what it means to implement this stuff that I've been telling y'all about how to be more positive. Oh, the last one that I just remembered, I had a coaching call. So that's one thing that my former company signed us up with, was like 3 coaching calls. And it was a really great call. Like, I was just telling him everything I was doing, and he was just like, you are like the perfect person to coach. He was like, it sounds like you're staying productive, you're staying busy, you're gonna be all right. And I was like, listen, I hope so. No, I'm just kidding. I was like, no, absolutely. I was like, I have a very, very optimistic mindset about all of this, and I'm like, I know that what's next is gonna be what's best. Like, I trust that. And so he was like, well, how can I help you? And I was like, listen, I make sure my resume is good, you know, especially seeing that I didn't get that other job. I'm like, I did reach out to them for feedback, but they didn't respond. So, you know, no big deal. But, oh, I was like, I want to make sure my resume looks good. And I also want to make sure like I'm hitting my talking points when I'm in these calls or whatever, so that I can, you know, make sure that I get the next one. But as I said, it just means God has better for me, right? So I'm not tripping. One last win, and I got my severance today and my last paycheck, so that was good. They did eat me up in the taxes though, so I really didn't even see the full thing, but it's okay. I was able to put some of it in my savings, and yeah, that's that. Oh, and I paid my bills for February. So that's great, right? Like, I don't got to worry about any bills for February, even though February is like the shortest month of them all. Dang, I wish this could have been for March, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm just finding the wins in every single situation, because that's all that I can do in this. But yeah, so I think that's it on the wins, and I'm excited for how next week goes. And yeah, it's gonna be a great weekend. I'm planning to relax and actually take some time to just chill for the weekend. And then I'll get back to it on Monday, which I've already started writing my Monday list out. So, but yeah, because ain't nothing to it but to do it and get to it. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to win. I'm just trying to thrive in 2025. Okay. So yeah, but yeah, that's all I got. That's the update. So I will check in with y'all next Friday on how week 2 went. And yeah, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.